to get closer so you look bigger, because I look bigger than you.
It's because you're closer.
Well, then switch spots. Supposed to look smaller. Look how much bigger you look. Hey everyone, Daniel Michelle Hagerty here from Metroflex Gym, San Marcos. And we're here to give you some tips on how to work out from home with items that everybody has in their own house. So Daniel and I are going to start to do some videos here and there. If you guys have any questions that you might have for us to ask the Hagertys, go for it. Post it in the comments below, send us a message on Facebook, social media, all that stuff. So we've owned the gym, Metroflex Gym, for almost 8 years now. Look at the camera. We'll give a little backstory on how Metroflex San Marcos started. We are not a big corporate franchise gym. All Metroflexes are small mom and pop gyms. Our gym is very different than the one in Arlington and Fort Worth, one in Long Beach, California. We're all over the country now, but we are all very similar, but also very different. The things that set us apart from other, I guess, corporate gyms are the Metroflex bylaws, or not necessarily bylaws, but what is not rules, what's the guidelines? And they are, all Metroflexes must.
All Metroflex gyms must be Christian based, scripture on the wall, play loud music, and allow chalk.
And give back to the community. So I don't think they have to be Christian based, but the original Metroflex is a Christian based gym. So that's one of the things that when you go to all the Metroflexes, there are positive sayings and scripture on the walls. The coolest thing about being part of the Metroflex family is that we all give back to the community. Brian Dobson, the owner of the original Metroflex gym, wants that as part of all of the Metroflexes, because that's how he started his gym. Living by faith and tithing and giving back to the community. He feeds the homeless once a month. Right now, I think while everyone's in quarantine, he's actually his gym is shut down just like ours. He's delivering groceries to people around the Arlington area for his church. As you know us as the Metroflex Gym, some backstory, things that we've done by giving to the past, or giving to people, giving back to the community. You know, we did a lot during the floods, and we've also done just other things like fundraisers for veterans and canned food drives. That's not what this is for, it's something else, but anyway, so that's about Metroflex in general. Another question that people have asked us before is how did we get started? Before we were even a Metroflex,
So we started off as a boot camp in the church parking lot, Promised Land San Marcos Church here in town. It was a promise group, or as most churches call it, a small group. We did that for a few years, and then finally we just had the calling on our heart to do a little more. And we just took a huge leap of faith and opened up Metroflex Gym.
So we did the boot camp for about 3 years, or 3 rounds.
3 years.
3 years. We charged a small fee for people to join the boot camp, and we tithed from that, set aside some money for the winter, and the rest of it we bought material so that we could make all of the equipment. By we, I mean me. You made some stuff, like the PVC pipe thing. If you've been to the gym and you've seen the ratty plyo boxes that we have, the ones that are really old, those are the ones I made almost 10 years ago.
Over 10 years. So
that's some craftsmanship right there, right? We took basketballs and we filled them up with sand, and we used those as our medicine balls. It was a very do-it-yourself or very DIY boot camp. And the reason I'm telling you all of this stuff is going to tie into the rest of this video today. We didn't have any fancy anything.
Ropes and tires.
Look at the camera.
Ropes and tires.
Thanks. What a lot of people don't realize is that everybody looks at Daniel and they think that he only trains bodybuilders, but the clients that we had there, they ranged from 13 years old to 70 something years. People that were just trying to build muscle. We had people that were trying to lose over 200 pounds, all in the same group. He found ways to modify all of that. So if they weren't using the plyo boxes, there's just a curb and you can step up and down on the curb. So a lot of the things that we would hopefully, if we can get more videos out, we'll show you. There are things not just for the fitness person, but also for the person that just getting started. Why do you do what you do? You've been training for 200 years.
I just like helping people. I like the challenge. I like getting people to be active and getting to them to a point where they feel better about themselves. I'm very big on the three aspects of what I call the three aspects of life, which is your physical, your mental, and your spiritual. And you have to work on all of them.
What is your target demographic? Well, I'm looking at you because I'm asking you a question. It's not going to go your
My target demographic.
People's not asking me any questions.
It depends. I like training everybody from average individuals just looking to lose some weight to those that are looking to build muscle to elite athletes to people that have certain ailments or disabilities or physical restrictions.
What are some, like what? What's a
physical restriction? Well, like say someone that's maybe have back or joint issues or missing a limb. Like different previous injuries or surgeries that doesn't allow certain movements.
I mean, you can train anyone and everybody because you have been doing it for so long. If there is that misconception that you're just a bodybuilding coach. No. However, you are a bodybuilding coach and a powerlifting coach, and you're freaking phenomenal at that. You enjoy the challenge of helping those that feel like nobody else can help them. I'm
able to eliminate the intimidation factor.
Which is funny. Because you're intimidating.
A lot of people find me intimidating, but once they get to know me or they see me in the gym, they realize that I'm anything but.
Meet the both of us together and they're like, oh, she's so sweet and so nice. And they're like, oh, no, he's sweet.
I enjoy working with people and working with people to where they're uncomfortable going into a gym or they're uncomfortable with physical fitness altogether. Because I admit there's a lot of people out there that hate it. They just don't enjoy it, but they literally hate it. And I like that challenge of creating ways to make it fun, because it has to be fun or you're just not going to do it. I mean, yeah.
So I'm going to stop you there. Okay, so try and keep it fun. That being said, why do I have spaghetti sauce here on my counter? So we have all of this here because we're going to do a home workout.
Everybody's doing these home workout videos, and it drives me nuts when I see people like, here's a workout for you do at home, and they're at the gym. Yeah. Or they're at home doing a workout and they've got the bands, the kettlebells, and the barbells. Not everybody's prepared for this quarantine shutdown.
Academy is sold out.
If you're trying to buy equipment, good luck, because they're out. So I wanted to try and grab some odds and ends stuff that most likely everybody has around the house that you can kind of use for a type of workout. We're looking at a workout that just kind of keep you busy, keep you physically active, and keep you from going crazy and sitting on a couch and Netflixing all day.
So this is for like the average person at home that needs to get their body moving.
One thing we do is take a bag. If you got a good duffel bag or something at the house that's not gonna rip or tear, you can take some random objects like say canned goods. They all have a weight on them. You just kind of add up the weight.
That's not in the camera. 1.5 pounds.
Throw it in the bag.
3 pounds.
Add it up to however heavy you want it to be. I would recommend, depending on what you're gonna do, 10, 20 pounds, if you can. Again, you can have bags of flour, bottle of water, whatever. Just be careful you don't bust it all open. So throw it all in the bag.
5 pounds. Okay, so am I gonna just do like a big bag workout today?
Partially. So we're gonna try and get it up to about 10, 20 pounds. We're gonna do like a duffel bag kind of workout.
Let's get this workout on. I know you're in a gym, but I don't really enjoy working out. Y'all, I haven't worked out in a long time, and go.
First one you're gonna do is, I call it ground to shoulder. What you're gonna do, no, that's not what you're doing. You're gonna grab the bag itself. All you're gonna do is you can stand and bring it up to your shoulder, and then back down. Whatever's comfortable.
Here.
Up to your shoulder, and then back down. Roughly that ground to shoulder, you can do that 10 per side. We're gonna do this like a circuit. So this is exercise 1. Everything I'm showing you right now, we're gonna do between 4 to 7 rounds.
Was that right?
Yeah.
I totally don't look like a fitness bunny.
Sandbag squat. So this one, you can either hold on a shoulder or hold in front. I prefer holding in front. Engage the core. Just gonna hold it, pick the bag up, bring it up to your chest.
Where do I hold it?
Just up against your chest.
Okay.
10 squats.
Okay.
Okay, so this is exercise number 2. And here you go 10, 15 squats. Okay, set that. Now,
15.
A push press. So again, you're gonna go ahead and bring it up to your chest level. Partial squat and overhead press. Not a full squat, partial. So just a little bit like a half squat. There you go. 10, 15 of these. Next we're gonna do is a bear crawl with a duffel bag.
Oh.
I'll demonstrate this with you. Basically, you're doing a bear crawl on all fours, but as you bear crawl, you're dragging the duffel bag with you.
What? Why does? Yeah, show me what you're talking about.
So from here. Out.
Here?
Mm-hmm. Just like that. That's fine. That's fine. Good. Now that one is basically 10 to 20. I would go about 20 feet.
Okay.
Again, 4 to 7 rounds. Do each movement, 10, 15 reps each. Minute rest. Repeat.
You have to look at the camera.
Exercise 10 to 15 rounds, or 10 to 15 reps. Again, total.
I already forgot what we're doing. Okay. So you saw those exercises. It's 3 exercises. You're gonna do
10 ground and shoulder, 10 squats, 10 push press, 1 minute rest. Repeat that 4 to 7 rounds.
That is our introduction at home workout. It's not going public. Okay, so that was exhausting. That is just a tiny glimpse of some of the workouts that Daniel's creative mind can make up for you and your home based on your restrictions. Tell us about your special.
Doing a 2-week quarantine special. It's $50. You get a full workout, full meal plan, cardio plan, the whole 9, tailored to you, your goals, your needs, and what equipment you have available at home. Whatever you have available at the house to eat or what you're able to get at the stores, your workouts are built around whatever equipment you have or don't have. Right now, like for instance, I have a gentleman, all he has at home is a 115-pound Atlas stone, 2 45-pound dumbbells, and a 60-pound kettlebell.
That's
I have another lady that all she has is a sandbag, a medicine ball, and I believe a kettlebell. Her little girl's actually participating with her in the program. Basically, because of the whole homeschooling thing now, it is her PE recess class.
So you've incorporated some cardio along with it. It'll be a workout program geared towards you and your needs. So what we did a second ago was very, very basic because I'm basic. So he has a questionnaire that he'll send to you. With that questionnaire, you'll be able to answer all the things that he needs to know to write up your program specifically for you. This is not your general like, oh, I'm gonna buy this program online, $25, and it's the same workout for me as if it would be for someone like this guy, and he definitely needs something way more challenging than I do. Obviously, because I just need a bag of flour to get my heart rate pumping.
I mean, it just depends on you, your goals, and your needs, and what you have available.
And if you have children, especially if you have multiple children, I mean, that right there.
Lift your kid.
Yeah, but then like the weight, you can always do different sets with different children. Yeah. You actually made a really good point there about kids. They're all at home. Our kids are at home.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you need something for your kids, we will probably, people have requested that we do workout videos with our children. I feel like, I don't know if that would be harder doing workouts with your kids than it is with me. I think I'm more difficult than our kids. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, that being said, thanks for watching.
All joking aside, guys, I know I like to goof around and have fun, especially in the videos, but when it comes to me writing up a program or working with you, I take it very seriously, and I'm here available 24/7 for my clients and their questions. During this whole quarantine, I've been doing my best effort to check in everybody at least a couple times a day, just because it's a stressful time. But it's still not an excuse to not work towards your goals.
And we love you guys. If you need anything, let us know. If you need prayer, if you just need someone to talk to, we're here all the time. We don't sleep. We'll keep you all in our prayers, and we hope that you do the same for us. Bye. Thanks for watching.